Forests have been at the center of human imagination for centuries. These endless expanses of trees have always inspired both awe and fear in us. It's no surprise that when it comes to scary stories, some of the best and most chilling ones take place in the woods. So today we will look at 5 of the scariest cursed forests that locals refuse to enter. 5. Aokigahara, Japan. Located in the western foothills of Mount Fuji, Aokigahara is known locally as the Sea of Trees. This dense forest covers an area of 12,750 acres and has a reputation as one of the most haunted places in Japan. Visitors have reported hearing voices, footsteps, and even screams echoing through the trees, though these sounds have never been explained. There have also been many unexplained instances of people going missing while hiking here. One of the most famous cases was in 1960, when a couple went for a stroll and never returned. Their abandoned car was found at the base of a nearby mountain, and their bodies were discovered 3 months later, lying side by side at the bottom of a ravine. The forest was later blamed for taking them, and this led to rumors that the forest had a supernatural pull, drawing visitors into its depths and holding them captive forever. According to local folklore, the spirits of those who died near Mount Fuji come out at night to wander the forest. And when they appear, they bring with them an eerie mist that can lead unsuspecting travelers astray. This forest is considered sacred by the Japanese because of the number of suicides that take place within its boundaries. In fact, the police have actually erected barriers in an attempt to prevent anyone from entering the forest illegally, but they're often ignored or simply torn down. 4. Hoia, Baciu, Romania. Legend holds that Hoia Baciu is the devil's forest, a place where evil takes root and the veil between the worlds is paper-thin. Situated in northern Romania, the forest covers an area of over 87 acres. And it's said that if you venture into its dark depths, you won't come out the same ever again. People have reported seeing strange lights dancing around the trees and hearing unexplained noises that send shivers down their spines. But what truly makes this forest terrifying is its strange effect on those who enter it. Many hikers have become lost in the forest, wandering aimlessly for hours despite the short distance between the trees. Others have claimed to see mysterious figures lurking in the shadows, watching them intently. In some cases, people have even reported being touched by unseen hands, as if something otherworldly is reaching out from the darkness to test their resolve. What makes Hoia Baciu truly horrifying is that there have been several documented cases of people who have never been seen again after entering it. Despite extensive searches, no trace of them could be found, leading many to believe that they have been taken by whatever malevolent force resides in the forest. Local legend says that an evil spirit haunts the woods, preying on the souls of the unwary and trapping them forever. To make matters worse, some believe that the presence of this entity is growing stronger, fueled by the negative energy of those who have been lost in the forest. This is why locals refuse to enter the forest. They fear that once you step foot inside, you may never return. 3. Black Forest, Germany. The Black Forest is a large wooded area in southwest Germany that has long been shrouded in mystery and legend. Its deep, dark woods have been associated with witchcraft, black magic, and all things creepy since the Middle Ages. The name itself adds to the ominous atmosphere of the region, which is further enhanced by the numerous ghost stories and urban legends that have sprung up over the years. One of the most famous tales from the Black Forest tells of a mysterious creature known as the Black Forest Anomaly. This strange being is said to resemble a humanoid monster covered in long, tangled hair. It's said to roam the forest at night, preying on unsuspecting travelers and disappearing into the darkness before sunrise. While there's no concrete evidence that the Black Forest Anomaly exists, there have been numerous sightings reported over the years, keeping alive the legend of this terrifying beast. Aside from the strange creatures that supposedly inhabit the forest, there are also a number of haunted places that are said to be located here. One such place is the ruins of a medieval castle called the Hoia. According to legend, the castle is haunted by the ghost of a young girl who died under mysterious circumstances. Visitors to the ruins have reported hearing the sound of footsteps and voices, as well as seeing the apparition of a young girl in a long white dress. Despite the scary stories and legends, people still visit the Black Forest every year. They come to experience the unique culture and history of the region, as well as to explore its stunning natural beauty. However, it's important to remember that the Black Forest is a place where the past and the present collide, and it's up to each visitor to decide how much of the darkness they want to embrace. 2. Wychwood Forest, England. Wychwood Forest is a vast and ancient woodland located in Oxfordshire, England. It has a rich history dating back to the time of the Romans and is said to be one of the most haunted places in the country. The forest is home to a number of strange and mysterious sights, including the Wychwood Stones, a circle of standing stones that are thought to have been used for pagan rituals in the Bronze Age. There are also a number of ancient trees in the forest that are said to be haunted, such as the Whispering Tree, where the spirits of dead lovers are said to whisper to each other in the wind. The most famous legend associated with Wychwood Forest is that of the Beast of Wychwood. This mythical creature is said to be a werewolf-like beast that roams the forest at night, preying on livestock and even humans. While there's no concrete evidence that the Beast of Wychwood exists, there have been numerous sightings reported over the years, keeping alive the legend of this terrifying beast. Another disturbing story from the forest is that of the Wychwood murders. In 1794, a series of brutal murders took place in the forest, and the killer was never caught. The victims were mostly young women who had been out walking in the forest when they were attacked. Their bodies were found mutilated, and their deaths sent shockwaves through the local community. While the murders remain unsolved, there have been rumors that the killer was actually a werewolf, which is said to roam the forest to this day. It's these kinds of stories that have made Wychwood Forest one of the scariest places in England. Despite the darkness that surrounds the forest, it remains a popular destination for tourists and locals alike. Many come to explore the forest's rich history and natural beauty, while others come to experience the spine-chilling atmosphere that has made it famous. 1. The Devil's Tramping Ground, USA. The Devil's Tramping Ground is a mysterious clearing in the woods in Moore County, North Carolina. It's roughly circular, measuring about 1 acre in diameter, and is surrounded by an earthen wall that's up to 10 feet wide and 2 feet high. For centuries, the origin of the tramping ground has been a mystery, and locals have long believed that it's cursed. According to legend, the tramping ground was created when the devil stomped his foot in the forest, causing the earth to shake and the trees to tremble. He then danced a jig in the center of the clearing and left behind a patch of barren land that would become known as the Devil's Tramping Ground. While there's no evidence to support this legend, it's one of many stories that have grown up around the tramping ground over the years. Another legend says that the clearing is the site of an ancient Native American burial ground, and that the spirits of the dead still linger here. Some say that the tramping ground is a gateway to hell itself, a portal to another dimension where the devil and his demons roam free. Whatever the truth may be, the Devil's Tramping Ground remains one of the most mysterious and frightening places in North Carolina. There are many who believe that the clearing is cursed and that anyone who steps foot inside will never be the same again. Locals claim that people who have entered the tramping ground have gone mad, committed suicide, or even died mysteriously. While there are no records to support these claims, they have only added to the legend of the tramping ground and made it even more terrifying. It's these stories that have kept people away from the tramping ground for centuries. No one wants to risk the wrath of the devil or the spirits of the dead. And that concludes our journey through 5 of the scariest cursed forests that locals refuse to enter. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and joining us on our upcoming explorations into the darkest corners of our world. Until then, stay safe and remember, some woods are best left unexplored.